Hey, how's it going guys? ZDEyE here. So today I definitely wanted to touch on this. This is some fantastic news regarding Horizon Forbidden West. So IGN has published a preview of Horizon Forbidden West and they basically praised the hell out of this game. And you know what? Everything that I have seen and heard, it seems like this game is going to be a very big deal. Now, I'm actually even inclined to say that it may be up to standards of God of War, like in terms of being a 10 out of 10, a masterpiece game. Like, it would not be a surprise, at least to me, that, you know, a PlayStation exclusive game receiving that kind of praise and actually at the end of the day receiving those reviews like that. So, because like, you know, we are talking about Guerrilla Games, they have done already fantastic, you know, with the game like as a Horizon Zero Dawn, and now with the big bounce and leaps and forward going from Horizon Zero Dawn to Horizon Forbidden West. It's actually also not a very interesting thing. It's been mentioned, this sequel is so substantial and it has taken such a big leap comparing this from the Horizon Zero Dawn that it may be an argument, or perhaps not, like a comparison between like Assassin's Creed 1 making a leap from that to an Assassin's Creed 2. And do you remember guys, Assassin's Creed 2 is considered to be one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever, and because like it's a phenomenal sequel, and now Horizon Zero Dawn, we have to argue that that was a very good game. But then now a sequel and making it into even bigger standards, it simply is incredible. And you know what? I'm definitely looking forward to this game, man. It's gonna be very exciting. Now, another few key details that I've taken away from this preview and a lot of conversations regarding the Horizon Forbidden West. Another thing is the melee and combos that seems like they have been working on quite a lot. If you guys are familiar with Horizon Zero Dawn, you wouldn't say that, you know, melee is, one of the strong suits. It really wasn't. But now it seems like it has been concentrated upon quite clearly, and not just the archery is the main element of the Horizon game. And I'm very glad about that. More variety, more ways of actually taking down your opponents or whatnot. It still is very interesting to be going about. And now since Horizon Forbidden West seems like it's actually going to be taking a lot harder approach to melee, and of course archery as well, it's not like it's been abandoned, it just means there's going to be more plenty of fun for you to enjoy this world that it has to offer. And you know what? I'm very glad that they have done and have went with this decision. Now another thing, animations are a whole another level. You can clearly see by the cutscenes, by the gameplay, the combat, it is been worked on quite heavily upon, and that is fantastic. Basically means that this game is actually going to be leaps and bounds comparing this to the Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm very curious to see how much of an improvement in terms of the animation style during the gameplay that we will experience, right? It's not to say that I'm doubting what they're saying, in the IGN preview and stuff, and a lot of people that have had hands-on experience with the game, but I'm curious for myself to see how actually the game will play. Will there be differences? Will it be like the character feels light and you can run practically forever? There's no obstacles in the way or whatnot. Again, I do know there are obstacles, obviously, blah blah blah, but I mean in terms of the gameplay and how it feels. Okay, now another thing. Seems like it's going to be actually having less filler, so everything will feel like it's worth doing, and I'm glad about that. Like Assassin's Creed is a fantastic example, especially the very newest ones like Valhalla is, very good comparison I could make. Yeah, that game is so much filler that it has, it's just ridiculous. You'd be expecting to see something different, you would be expecting to see something interesting, but no, you're gonna have to go down there, go back and A to B and C, and basically do practically chores. In this case, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be like that. The adventure, the exploration, and the discoveries that you can make in this mysterious world of the, Forbidden West, right? It's going to be very interesting to see and find out more about. Now, but mentioning there's gonna be less filler kind of makes you wonder, so what does that mean? For example, if you go towards the side quest, and mind you, they have touched on the side quests that are gonna be much more substantial, and not just something like a filler, because they have mentioned, less filler. I'm wondering even during the side quest or during different quests, do you need to go to that particular bush and collect some stuff and bring it back? Because that's a typical thing in Assassin's Creed games and nowadays. But I wonder if this is gonna have something to degree in Forbidden West. I would not be surprised if they'll have like a maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 of those sorts of quests a little bit, but you know, having with the staggering amount as Assassin's Creed has, yeah, that's a bad thing in Assassin's Creed. But in here, if it only has like in one hand, like, you know, counting by one hand, of course, the amount of those stuff, those kind of quests, kind of, you know, fetch quests more or less, then I would not mind that. It's fine, you can get it out of the way very quickly. But if there's only 1 or 2, that's even better. But still, less filler, it's always good news with this case. There's also been a mention of, you know, far more wordy side quests. Kind of makes you wonder, will they be up to the standards of like The Witcher 3, but maybe even Cyberpunk, because if you guys did not know, Cyberpunk 2077 actually has fantastic side quests. Unfortunately, perhaps should have been even part of the main quest. But anyway, that's regarding the topic. But still, I want to mention that, you know, it kind of makes the kind of question, what will there really be? I don't believe that the side quests were phenomenal in some cases in Horizon Zero Dawn. Few there were, for sure, but a few others not so much. But of course, you know, we'll have to see and wait for the Forbidden West and how different or how substantial will these side quests be. But still, I have no doubt that they're going to be very interesting to be part of, that's for sure. I did hear that there's going to be far more of these side quests as well in the Forbidden West. Now, one substantial information that I've taken away from the key details of this whole conversation, this whole preview, it is that it's simply been improved upon the Horizon Zero Dawn in absolutely every way, and that is fantastic. So this can be meaning of, like I said, animations, gameplay, the look, the beauty, the, you know, of course, the cutscenes, the you know, the characters, the quality, of course, everything. Obviously, since this game is also coming on a PlayStation 5, yeah, you can definitely expect it to be even improved upon that too. So it will be interesting to see as well a few other details, for example, you know, like a PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5 regarding the trophies, the transferring system and all that stuff. I'm very curious to see if it's possible to do from PS5 to PS4. You know, like, again, that's more or less of a niche kind of a discussion, but still wanted to at least touch on that in this conversation. Well, still, guys, this is going to be a very leap conversation towards the Horizon Forbidden West. I'm very much looking forward to it. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Man, February can't come any sooner. I think it was like 18th of February, right? So, you know, I'm still gonna keep my expectations a little bit unchecked, but again, after this conversation, after this preview and the experience that our others have already experienced, basically, yeah, I'm pretty much not doubting that this game is going to be a fantastic game. Alright, like and subscribe, guys. See you guys all again, and have a wonderful day.